So the Fitbit Sense 2 is a very interesting watch that has a bunch of capability, and I'll give you a quick breakdown on exactly how to use the Fitbit Sense 2. If you're a brand new person into the Fitbit lineup, I'll give you a really good breakdown so you know how to use this watch by the end of this video. Now, the way this watch works is it's a touchscreen watch, so you can tap onto the display if you want to go and use it. Now, I'm assuming you already went through the initial setup of setting it up, but if you haven't already done that, I've already made some videos on how to set up this watch. If you're on an iPhone though, you can always download the Fitbit application, so keep that in mind. You can download the Fitbit app on both iPhone and Android, just like this particular application here. And this application will go ahead and allow you and show you how to, basically connect it from front to back. I can also leave my video link down in the description that will show you exactly how to go and connect this watch if you need to. Now, on the outside, you're getting your display, which looks really, really nice. You're getting your bands up here, so you can interchange these. I'll show you how to do that in a second. The left side, you're getting these microphones, and you're getting this power button as well. It's a side button. There's a lot of stuff you can do with this side button, so I'll show you that in a second. On the right side, it's a flat side, so there's not really too much else going on here. On the back side, you're basically getting the standard type of charging pad. So this is where you can go through and charge up your Fitbit. So the charger for your Fitbit is built inside of the box. It's inside of the box, not built inside of the box. And the charger looks like this. You can go ahead and place your charger on the back side of your Fitbit like this, and it will go and start charging. So it's very, very basic. If you just want to charge it up, just leave it in like this, and it will go and start charging for you. Pretty basic stuff. Now, on top of that, on the top and the bottom of the back side of your Fitbit, you're basically getting these two different tabs. So these tabs right here, if you look very closely, there's a tab right there, and there's a tab right there. These tabs basically allow you to go through and essentially take out these bands. So if I wanted to, right, I could go through and I can click into this tab right here, just like so, and I can take my band out. So I can hold this band out and take this band out just like this. So I could go through, take it out just like that. And if I want to add this band back in, I can go ahead and slide this thing in just like so, and click it into place. So I could go through, click it into place just like this, and that's how you can replace and change out these bands. Same thing goes for this side too. If you hold down this band side right here, it comes out. I really like the way these bands kind of come out, actually. They're much nicer. So you just pull that tab up, it'll take this thing out. And if you want to slide it back in, you slide it back in just like so, and it clicks back into place. So that is that on the exterior. Now, to turn on your watch, you can either hold down this button or click on it, or you can tap on the display if it's already on. So within the Fitbit Sense, operating system itself, you have your home screen. So this home screen is pretty customizable. You'll have your time in the center, the date in the center as well, your heart rate, your steps, and some other information here and there. It's customizable, so you can kind of change it whichever way you want to. Now, if you want to, you can swipe down from the top, just like this, and you'll get into your quick toggles. So these quick toggles allow you to jump straight into your settings, or do not disturb mode, or your focus mode, or whatever other options. You can also see your battery life at the bottom as well. So that is really convenient, really nice. Now, swiping back up, if you swipe up, this will be your notifications. So this is how you can see all the notifications that you have inside of your device. So you can go through and notice all your notifications, and if you get a text or a call or anything like that, all that information will be shown right here. So you can go through and kind of modify that whichever way you want to. Now, you can go back home by swiping down, or you can click onto the side button here when you're on a display, and that will allow you to come home as well. So if I'm on this display, if I click on this side button right here, it'll take me back home. You can imagine that this side button is almost like a home button, so just kind of think about it like that. It'll always take you home. Now, if you go and swipe to the left side and the right side, these will be kind of your little pages. So there's a lot of different pages here that are throughout. So you can go through and slide between them. If you want to swipe between all your your fitness things and all those things associated on your watch, you can go through and swipe between all of them, and it is convenient. And these allow you to basically click into them if you want to, and they'll open up those particular applications. So those are almost like widgets. And now when you're on this page, you can go through and start to see more of these particular things for these that are more pertinent to these types of applications. So you can go through here and find the ones that look better for you. So each application is different. There's so many apps on here, but this is one app. And if you want to go home again, you can swipe. You can just click on the home button right there, and it'll take you back home. So I'd recommend going through and kind of messing around with some of these applications, finding the ones that you actually prefer, which ones you actually like and you like to see, and it'll allow you to go through and basically, take a look at it. It's really, really cool. Now, one other thing is customizing. So if you want to customize your home screen, you can hold down on the Fitbit home screen like this, and it will allow you to go ahead and customize it. So when you come here, you'll see your clock faces. So what you want to do, you can go ahead, if I hold it down one more time, I don't know why it's not working now. If I swipe through, it'll allow me to open up the gallery. If we click on open up gallery, it'll allow you to go ahead and basically on your phone, it says check your phone. So now if we go ahead and make our way over to our phone, it will allow us to go through and within the Fitbit application, it will allow us to go and kind of customize a couple things here and there. So we can go ahead and within our device, we can go and basically see our galleries and everything that we can kind of see, which in and of itself is really, really cool. And I'll show you that in a second. Now, one other thing is basically the applications. So if you want to see the applications on your device, what you can do is you can go ahead and click onto this side button right here, and it will show you all the applications that you basically have inside of your device. So you can go through and see all those particular things here. So I can scroll through here. So I can see all my applications. I can see my alarms and my ECG application, my settings application. There's a lot of really important stuff here. One of the biggest apps probably is settings because you're probably going to use this all the time. So if you can hop into settings, you can see that the settings app has a bunch of stuff built in right here, which is genuinely very, very cool. So you can go through, you can modify this whichever way you want to, and you can modify all your settings right there, which again is another really nice thing. And if you ever want to shut down your Fitbit, you can click on the shutdown button right there, and that will allow you to shut down your watch just like this, which genuinely is another really cool thing going on here as well. Now, one last thing I want to show you beyond than just the Fitbit itself is the application. So like I mentioned, the Fitbit app has a bunch of stuff built inside of it too. So if you open up the Fitbit application, it will go and bring you into this page. So this page shows you a bunch of information here. It'll probably open you up into this page, so make sure you click onto the watch right here. And within this application, you can go through and you can modify a lot of stuff. You can modify your Amazon Alexa, so you can go through and change those things out. Your gallery app, if you want to change your gallery, your wallet, even gives you an how to use button, and Google Maps. So you can go through and modify all those things if you want to, which again is really cool. Now, right here, you can customize it further. So if you want to change the wrist that your watch is on, you can change that information right there. You can take on wrist calls if you want to, so you can set up, your wrist calls if you want, which again is another really cool thing. You can, modify your notifications on this particular watch as well, so you can modify that here. You can go through and have high and low heart rate notifications. So you can go through and you can modify these particular, heart rate notifications and things like that if you really want to mess with it. And then you can also see your main goals. You can change your goals here. If you're trying to go for steps or distance or calories burned, you can modify those things. And then you can also go through and sync your Fitbit whenever you want to by clicking the Sync Now button. Now, if you want to remove this watch from your phone itself, you can always at the bottom click on Remove this Sense to. But if you just set it up, there's no reason for you to do this. I'm just kind of making you aware of it just in case you wanted to do it in the future. But that's it. Then you can also click on Gallery here if you want to modify kind of your Fitbit features, if you want to change the way your Fitbit looks. So if you want a different watch face or something like that, you can go through here, you can install it, you can set it up. These things are really, really cool because you can go through and kind of modify it more so than you could before. So that is kind of it. If you have any other thoughts or questions, or if you're confused about anything within your particular device, please let me know in the comment section below. I or someone else will probably help you. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section as well. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, till then.